Alrighty. This is the cheapest starter you can buy for a Ford big block 429, 460, and the Ford modified. But this doesn't, this video is not just on the starter, it's on all cheap starters and cheap alternators. And I think you've already figured it out why before you've even started this video as to why you never buy cheap alternators, cheap starters. I mean, literally, this is the cheapest starter ever. This, with shipping and the core charge, was less than $45. Shipped to my house. Okay. Now, you go online, look up, like, the motor that we're putting this on came out of a 1973 Mercury Montego. And this is supposed to go to the 400 modified. So the 6.6 liter motor. You look it up at Napa, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, or Advanced Auto. They all want more than $50 for this starter, and that's just the starter. Then you got your core charge, $14, $15. Okay, so this is the cheapest starter ever. Now, let me see if I will show you what it does. And then after I'm done, I'm going to tell you what it's supposed to do. Now let me see if I can't get you on that gear. Yeah, you're pretty good. Okay. But, just to show you, we are working with a full jump pack. And this is a constant 350 amp unit with surge amps of 700. Now, this is also a solenoid on firewall actuated starter. What that means is that your ignition switch wire doesn't come to the starter here, it goes to a solenoid block on the firewall. So keep that in mind, that there are even more advanced starters than this. But watch what happens. The gear didn't pop out, and it didn't spin that fast. Now, you may think that that thing spun pretty fast. Nah, this thing should have spun so fast that it would have went like that. If any of you know about and to tell you the truth, these cables are hot, the ends are hot, yeah. Oh, and let me show you what it did to the jump pack once I get it put back together here. It literally murdered the jump pack. So this is a bad starter. So just because it's cheap and just because it comes from a good reputable supplier doesn't mean that it's a good starter. So keep that in mind. I will be talking with this company sometime in the near future to see if I can't get another one, because this is clearly junk. This literally came out of the box as junk. So keep that in mind when you are making your starter and alternator purchases, that just because it's cheap and it comes from a good supplier, what you would consider a known good supplier, does not always mean that you're going to get a good one. And personally, folks, if you own a Ford like I do, if you own Fords like I do, I've actually had to replace the starter in my truck 4 times. 4 times I've had to replace my starter. Now thankfully, lifetime warranty, so all I was out was the time to put them in, but it's still the fact that I've went through 4 starters. And I don't know what it is. Does nobody know how to remanufacture starters anymore, or where I'm getting mine just junk, or what have you? Comment down below what your thoughts and theories are, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.